need to know?
We'll just try. So, hey, what's your name?
I am Mitch.
Okay, Mitch.
Yep.
And where are you from? What do you do? What's your deal?
I live in Freeport, Maine.
And how do you feel about ranked choice voting?
I am a big supporter.
Well, give me more than that. You were
Okay.
just arguing with someone over there about it for like 15 minutes.
I am a supporter of ranked choice voting because it lets more voices be heard, and we come from this diverse polyglot culture with many, many different groups, and right now many of those groups feel disenfranchised. We have one of the lowest voter participation rates of any democracy, and we're one of the oldest active democracies in the world, and that's just not the way it should be. Ranked choice voting allows people to support the candidates they really want without jeopardizing a candidate that they really hate getting elected because they are a spoiler. Ranked choice voting solves for these very important issues. In ranked choice voting, the word spoiler doesn't exist. The phrase throwing your vote away doesn't exist, and the phrase strategic voting doesn't exist as well. Those are bad, evil things where people game the system. You should never have someone like Rush Limbaugh, who is a right-wing person, trying to support Hillary Clinton as a candidate to try to be a spoiler in the election. But that's what he did when Hillary Clinton was running against now President Obama. He was trying to get people to go in the primaries to vote for a candidate he didn't believe in. Why? Because he's gaming the system. It's like throwing a monkey wrench in the way democracy is supposed to work. Ranked choice voting lets people vote for candidates in the order of preference. And when you have just two candidates, I'll be the first person to tell you, if there's two and only two candidates, ranked choice is not the best system. I think you should do first past the post. But once you add a third candidate in, or a fourth candidate, or a fifth candidate, anytime you have more than only two candidates, ranked choice allows people to vote for who they truly want without jeopardizing someone who might be more in their point of view. And Maine is a perfect example of why we should have ranked choice voting. Our last governor, LePage, elected with 37.6% of the vote. The other party split two candidates, so he got elected. Well, your Republicans say, well, I like that. Well, go back one more election. Baldacci was elected with 38% of the vote because the right side, they split their vote. So it affects both sides. Now, the big two parties, they like the way we vote now because our system of first past the post favors big parties, the two big parties, and it boils down to that. Now, in ranked choice voting, they might have to step up their game, but they are also advantaged as well because you can't have an activist minority take over your party. Like right now, as I was arguing with a guy just now, he's a real strong Republican, and I'm all for it. Right? I like people have the views they want, but you have this Republican Party. It's like this big, and the Tea Party, wherever you think it is, it might be this part of the party, but an active minority can co-opt a larger party by just having higher voter turnout. Ranked choice helps that because you have different candidates with different views within the same party in the primary process. If they use it in the primary process, you'd get to see where these fringe groups really lie. The Tea Party, some people tell me it's about 25% of the real Republican Party. Well, who's the other 75%? Are they the Olympia Snowe Republicans? Are they the Mitt Romney Republicans? Are they the Ron Paul Republicans? All those people should be able to be heard, but the way our system works right now, they all get aced out for one candidate, and we shouldn't be controlled by the fringes of our society, the activist fringes. It should be a society that represents all people. I believe ranked choice helps solve for some of those problems. It's not a perfect system, but it's a better system. 235 years after the founding of our democracy, we can have a better voting system, like Democracy 2.0. A little bit of an update. Ranked choice voting helps solve for that. Is that a better argument?